just, oh, wrong way. Sorry, just wanted to, have a hard time sometimes getting this exactly where I want it. So I apologize for that. I move things a little bit. So, all right, there we go. I think that's, let me move these out of the way for right now. Okay, so this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my web page at stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net to learn more about me, see what classes and events I am holding, and you can see what our products are. You could place an order. If you did decide that you wanted to do a party, you could sign up through there. You also can join my team if that's something that you would like. Any questions, you can reach out to me, leave a comment, or you can also go to my Facebook page, which is called Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, to see more information, and you can also private message me through there if you so desire. So, okay. I decided I wanted, it's kind of interesting to me, I decided that I wanted to show you this new kit that came out recently called Light the Candles. And because Stampin' Up! Has started doing, kind of emphasizing kits for a way for people to get involved with stamping. These card kits are simple enough that people who are new to stamping can actually get involved, and they can feel that they can be successful, and people who have been stamping for a long time can use them as a jumping off point, whether they really just want to make them the way that it's suggested, or they want to change it up and do their own thing. Okay. One of the suggestions Stampin' Up! Had was if you did want to do a workshop, that would be one way that could be helpful to you and your family and friends that are coming, especially if they are new to stamping, that they each could order a kit, and then at the party, the demonstrator would, help everybody through what it means when you get the kit, how you like opening it, how to put it together, like all the little things, and give you some tips and tricks, as the saying goes, for during that time. And there's two ways you can do it. You can have everybody order the same set, or they could each go and see what different kits there are there and could each order a different one. If they order a different one, it still would be the same basic thing of the demonstrator just helping everybody through their kit. Okay, and how to put the what's in the kit together. There, I counted the other day and I looked, it looks like there's still about the same ones there are still available. There's like 21 kits. 7 of those are in French, but so that leaves, the rest, 14 in English. Okay, so, and if you can just, when you go to the website, if you we're up where the little magnifying glass is, you can just click on there and type in kit collections, and they'll take you so you can see all the different kits that are available. Okay, and they're very affordable, and they have everything you need comes with them. They're all inclusive kits, comes with them, so that you can make the items that they show on, like for each one, like on here, this gives you everything you need to put these cards together, and there's 4 of each in there. All right, so all right, they also, I was just going to quickly show, this is a new kit that they just came out with just the beginning of this month. Is available. It's called the Celebrate Today Magnet Board Kit. Okay, and here's what this gives you an idea of what it looks like now. It has this frame, and what's behind it here, it's white on one side, and it's magnetic. And then they send you 2 double-sided pieces of DSP that are 12 by 12, and you can choose what you want the background to be. This one, it shows it with the gray background, and here you can kind of just catch a glimpse. The other one, another background, is black with white polka dots. Then there's one that it's on the diagonal, one lighter and one darker, but this color, and the other one is like this pink, but it's more like an ombre. Okay, and then what's included, you get one of each of these, like each color, and it almost, to me, when I looked at it, I go, man, it looks almost like a t-shirt, but actually this becomes this little pouch or envelope, whatever you want to call it, envelope right there. And you fan fold or accordion fold these. You put adhesive here and here, and then when you fold it in, they attach to the other side of this. Okay, and here, so if you do it, you can do it so that the green and pink are on the outside, or if you wanted the other side, then you would get, one would be like this with the green inside, and one would be like this with the pink inside. And they have, I think it's 20 different cards that come with them, double-sided cards, similar to our Memories and More cards that fit in here. And they have some that have lists, they have some that have calendars, they have some that have like little words like this. There's a sticker sheet so that you can decorate it. So here's showing some sticker sheets, 2 of them, so you can decorate things the way you want. And then these are magnetic so that you can put them on the board like this, and and then you can stick more little cards in there. Okay, and those cards are double-sided also. So lots of options there. So if that's something that you're interested in, here's the number for that, 159335. It's $25. Okay. Now, oh, and I didn't say, let me just look here a minute, 1 second. I should have. And this is, get to the right one here. This one was $19, and the number for that is 159332. Let me write that down. I probably have it actually here on the box. Maybe it's even on the back here. But I'll write it right here. 159332, and it's $19. I didn't think about it. I should have had that actually all ready for you. So I apologize that I did not have that. So I will put that back over. Okay, this is our the host code for this month. If you order less than $150 worth of items, you please use the host code. And for every $50 you order, you can choose something free from our celebration catalog. So actually, I wrote it on the back. I'm going to rewrite this because this is going to 159332, $19, and that's the light, the candles. And if you were interested in Celebrate, should have wrote these big, the first one bigger, but Celebrate Today magnet board kit, and that's 159335, and it's $25. So I'll leave that where you can see it. All right, right here. I'll also put it in the down below in the description. Okay, so first I want to start off with showing you, this is how they recommended putting these cards together. Okay, oh, before I do that, I'm sorry. I do want to back up a minute. There's enough for 4 cards like this and 4 cards like that. And the colors they recommend are Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, and Night of Navy. Okay, although sometimes I find like this color, this is a little bit lighter. And I meant to look and I forgot. Let me just see here a second. It's this one. I just want to pull out Pool Party. That's like Pool Party almost. So you could even use Pool Party. The other thing I realized is that I felt this was a little bit, see, because this is a little lighter, so I felt like it's more like Pool Party. This one I felt was more like So Saffron, which I have somewhere here. See, this is the, put them next to each other and put them on. It's a little bit darker. See, so really, sometimes I find they give you the best, the colors that they think feel are in these kits. Sometimes there's additional colors than what they think. And I think also sometimes what can happen is the paper here is a little different than the cardstock. So it may just be that it dyes differently when they put the color in. I don't know. But just to say, don't feel that you necessarily have to be bound by the colors that they mention. If you feel there's another color in your stash that fits better, then use it. There's no rule saying you can't, okay? And then, as always, this right here tells you this is what you need. This is all the supplies from here that you need for that card. This is all the supplies you need for this card. Then the next one shows you step by step how to put this card together, and down here how to put this card together. Okay, if you look, and then in here it does show you there's kits for every occasion, and you can go, if you go to stampinup.com, and you can even go, the other thing is you can also go, you go to my web page, and you, as I said, you can put in the kit collection, or you also can go to stampinup.com/kits, I think it is. I'll make sure, I'll double check that and put that down below, because I want to make sure I gave you the right one. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh. On the back here, they do give these little those things that you can, the QR codes. And this one gives you some information if you're a beginning stamper. This one talks about specifically about this kit and shows you someone walking you through the kit and how to put it together. If you have trouble with that, reach out to me and there is a link I could give you. And here on the back, it does show you all that's included in this kit. Okay, so now that I've done that, these are the two cards. I made these the way that pretty much the way they recommended. All right, so I didn't do anything on the inside of these. So what happens is you get them right here. I have them here. I move things around a little bit here, so let me just, so what happens is for the cake, you get this piece, and I don't know if it shows up at all, but this is sparkly. Okay, for the candles, you get this, and that's sparkly. And then let me just do this like this. I think, are those both going to still be in the picture? Yes. And then you have this overlay and this overlay, and they do give you these strips these are like dimensionals, but they're in strip shape, so that you can put it on to pop this up and put it on to pop this up. So that's what you get, a little bit of dimension there. See, like it's not, anyway, it's not straight down. See, that can slide in there easily. This one I did put it together a little differently, so but see, it does, part of it's because it's all hooked down on these sides, but just if you can't tell, whoops, it does pop up here, okay? And then the little jewels that they provide, they recommend just to put them like right there. These were were some, we had these available a while back, and they were called gold glitter enamel dots. I still happen to have some. So what's nice about that is if I did want to put more on, I have a few more to play with than just what they gave us here. This is definitely enough to do it the way they did it. I think there may be a few extra. I didn't count them all, but okay. So I already put together one alternate. One of the things I wanted to try was, I wondered, could I use this as like a mask, and put the color underneath. I did, but then wasn't thinking that, I thought, oh, then I can turn it over, but oops, I wasn't even thinking because they're different on, it's not the same. But this is what I did, and I did kind of like how it turned out. So then, and I just trimmed it down a little. I put the little, stamped the little, like flame on the top, and then I put the doodads right here in the center of the flame, and just use the strips, some of the strips that they gave us for the sentiment, and put that on the bottom. Now this happens to be the inside of an envelope, okay, because here's the envelopes that they give us, and that one I trim this down and use that on and this is a little darker, but because this is the yeah, suddenly my mind's going blank, the Coastal Cabana. Okay, so I put it on there. All right, and I know if you've watched me before, when I do the paper pumpkin kits, because in a sense these are similar to the paper pumpkin kit. It's just one thing I will mention is that every kit that has stamping involved with it, with the kits, you do get a block with it, and you do get a Stampin' Spot, and some of them may have more than one Stampin' Spot. Okay, it just depends on what's needed for the kit. We also have a few kits that don't have any stamping at all, and they already have sentiments stamped out. So basically it's just putting it all together to make a cool card to give to somebody. All right, so just in case there is someone that maybe has not seen before how you can take this great envelope and use the paper on the inside, is that I always put the bottom flush up against my trimmer here, and then I put the one edge right, here's my, oh, here it is. I put it right to this edge, okay? And that takes off about, when you do that, it takes off about 1/16 of an inch. And I go down, okay, and see it takes off that very thin, and then I turn it around, and I like having the bottom up here to make sure that it stays, that it will be straight then, because it's straight here, it's straight here, okay. So then, ta-da, you have this. Now you also could use this piece of paper if you wanted. I'm going to use use this one, and what I usually do is, because right where it's folded there is a little bit of a bump there from folding it, so I usually put that so that that's just to the side of where it's going to cut. So you get a little bit of ledge there, but see, then all of the bump is on that side, none of it's on this side. Then, because our card bases, the card bases this way are 5 1/2, and this way 4 1/4, or you held it this way, 5 1/2, 4 1/4. So this is the longer side, so I'm going to want, oh, but before I do that, I'm going to do the 4 1/4 first. I'm going to do the narrower side first. So that, because then I can use this paper over here for something. So I'm going to, let's see, so the front, because it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I want it 1/4 inch less. So I'm going to do this 4 inches, this from this way, and everything, make sure everything's all lined up flush. And then I have this, I can use that 4 inches that way. And then now what I saw was I didn't want all this, because I don't want the big light. You can have a little bit of the light yellow, but I don't want, all of it there. And then this will be 5 1/4. Okay, there. All right. So now this is 4 by 5 1/4. All right. So this then, and what I decided was let me just see, I wanted to try it against a Magenta Madness. Ooh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I do like that. Okay. And then I am going to show you using this. I'm not sure because I didn't really practice this one, but let's just see. How do we like this? So what I do is I took a smaller piece of cardstock, and where's my, oh, here it is. I'm going to open up some scrap paper. I had another piece too, but I'm going to use this scrap paper. I'm going to set this down on here and just decide about where I'm going to kind of, I'm going to do it I'm going to do it about like that. And I might, and I probably will end up trimming this down a little bit just because once I get doing this, it'll end up, being a little bit more along the sides, and I don't want that to necessarily show. So I'm going to do, the other did Magenta Madness. I'm also going to, do I want Magenta Madness or do I want a different color for this? What else do I have over here to choose from? Maybe I'll try the Coastal Cabana. So let me get one I use for blues right here. I'm going to use, this is our blending brush, one of our blending brushes. Now I'm going to hold this down because I don't want it to move. And usually want to just give a little bit, and a lot of times we have pink cakes, but this will be a little different. And just put a little bit there because you don't want a big smush, whatever they call it, big blob of color. And then you keep doing it until you get it the depth of color you want. I want it a little darker, so I'm trying to not move that. Okay. Moved a little bit, but here. Oh. It's a little hard when they have those and catch an edge like that can create a little bit of a problem, but here. Kind of interesting. Let me see. Ooh, and actually it's kind of funny. Looks bluer than I expected, but it is what it is. It's okay. It'll still be all right when we're done. All right, that's probably where I'm going to finish it there. And the way I did it, it didn't even come through, so I can't put it on here, but I could use this, see, on another card. So now, you can see how there's a little bit of an edge around there because the paper itself was a little smaller than, the mask itself was a little smaller than the paper. So I'm just going to trim it off just a little bit. Okay. Just to get that color off. And this I'm going to move up make it just a little smaller maybe. There. So it's just something else you can do. It's a little bit of fun, I think. And it's bluer than I meant it to be. I'm not sure why that happened. But so I don't know how well it goes with that because it's a little bluer than I thought it would be, but I'm going to go with it anyway. All right, so I'm going to close this up for right now. Let me see. I'm going to, I need to get some more of my Oh, the other thing too, if you didn't really want this, you could, the other side's the yellow, you could also use that if you wanted for the front, a card front. Okay. All right, now I'm going to put this on the front. I just wanted to be sure it's opening the way I think it is. Because sometimes if I don't check, I put it on and next thing you know, it's opening this way instead. And this one, do I want that? Well, no, let's see before I, and then, and there's two sizes of these. Here, I'll show you here on this way. Where I had it stamped some, oh, it's probably folded up here. Yeah, so there's two sizes. So you can decide, let me just see which one. I think I used the smaller one on the other, but I might use the bigger one on this just to be a little different. Something a little different. And I'm going to use the Mango Melody for that. Oop. Let me just see here if I can line it up. You're careful with these clears. Oh, and I know what I do have my top is padded here a little bit, but you might want to use something like the Stampin' Pierce mat if you have something like this, or you could use a mouse pad or a magazine just to give you a little more cushion for this to go into. And then I think I'm going to put some of these around. So let me grab this that I forgot last time. And these are just little like confetti. I'm going to put around like that. Maybe one more here. There's confetti. All right. And then I'm going to pop this up. I had to order some more dimensionals. I've used so many I didn't realize. And now, but it's a good opportunity for me to show you how you can use, we kind of call them the bones sometimes, what's left over from your dimensionals. And I'm going to do that there. And whoops, do this. So they're the edges, but they still work. And I think I'm going to put just, I have one here. I'll put that in the center. Okay, so just to do something a little different. And if you would like, you can go to, I started to put it on the wrong card base. Right here. If you want to go, in some ways, just because that blue goes a little better with that, doesn't it? But it's all right. If you want to go to my Facebook page, Stampin' Around the Dining Room Table, yesterday I did show the kit, like open the kit, showed everything in it and how to put these cards together. So if you need to or would like to, you can go and take a look there. I'll put the link down below with my description also. All right, so I'm going to put this here. And one of them stuck to my thumb. I don't know how that happened, but anyway. And on this one, I want a little more. I think I'm going to also put some around. Do I want it on the cake? Maybe not. Maybe just like this. And then I'm going to whatever now. What do I want to do for my sentiment? I think I'm going to say hip hip hooray on this one. So I need a longer, I'm going to put it on the white. And I think I'm going to do that one in the pink also. In a sense, this looks almost like the light navy blue there. Like navy blue, but lighter. Sun isn't navy any longer, I realize, but okay. I hope I had this up in the right spot. Sometimes I get going and I didn't want to say happy birthday on this one. I wanted to say hip hip hooray. All right, so just a minute. I'm gonna, stamp this off so when I clean it, I don't get a lot of, oh, looks like it wasn't very clean when I, great. Where is my, oh, here it is. I knew I had this somewhere, my chamois. And, okay, and how I do is that I put, when they're clear stamps, I put them down like that. And then I pick them up, where is it, with the black. Now this one, you gotta angle it. Here, I'm gonna redo it because it wasn't quite where I wanted it. But if you do it like that, corner to corner, diagonally, it will fit on the black. All right, let me make sure. Okay, that's more what I want. Okay. Hip, hip, hooray! Maybe I'll put that just like that. Hip, hip, hooray. And let me see, do I have, where's my magenta? I thought I had some extra magenta madness out here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. What's this right here? Is this some magenta madness? It might be. Is that the right pink? It is. So what I want to do is give it a little more pizzazz here. So I'm going to just, where's this? I'm going to put this on and I'm going to trim around it. So I'm going to want just a little bit. Whoop. Come on. Wants to go a little crooked there. I wanted to make sure it's, oh, I still went the other direction then. That looks pretty good. Man, it sounds like somebody's drag racing outside. Never fear, never fails. There's always something going on when I'm making my videos. Oh, did I do it too close? Oh, it's a little closer than I wanted, I think, but oh, maybe not. It might be okay. No, that's okay. That's good. Okay, yay. Whew. Try to line it up a certain way because I know how, and then sometimes I'm off a little. There, I think I like that. Just like that. And I'm not going to pop this up because the other is. I'm just going to press the middle, put it flat here. Like, whoop, maybe. There. Like that. Hip hooray. And then on the inside, you could use one of the other sayings. Or even if you wanted, today's your day, you could add, like they did that before on something like this, or doesn't go well with it right there, but hip hip hooray. Or you can even say on the inside, today's your day, light the candles and make a wish, or light the candles and make a wish, today's your day, happy birthday. Okay, so whatever you want on the inside. Okay, so those are a couple of alternates that I showed you using these as a mask. And then I just want to quickly, if I can, one more alternate. And this time I wanted to use, I actually was thinking of using this. Did I want it? Cutting that down. Well, let me trim this down first. So, if I trim this down, I could really get two different card fronts out of it. So I'm going to, again, I'm going to do it 4 inches that way. And then 5 1/4 this way. And see how I like that. And I'm going to, I want that, I was thinking maybe against this. There, I think I like that, but let me just make sure. This one I thought I would do so if I do that, do I like this with it? I'm just going to see which one do I like better. So I was kind of thinking this. Or would I really, do I think it would look better with these? Whoop, where is it? They're right here somewhere. I know they are. Oh. And then if I do it this way, it goes that direction. I think I might want this one. I think I like these. Yeah, I like that a little better with that as the background. Okay, so now that I know what I'm going to do, let me put that together for you. But there's an alternate. I used a card base that's Mango Melody, one of the colors in the kit. I took the Coastal Cabana card and I trimmed it down so that I have a card front. Whoop. Try that again. There. Just wanna, and where is it? It was left. I had it here somewhere. I still have this that I could cut down and do another card front. Okay. And then put this together. And to do that, I'm going to use, I'll show you, this is, with these you use the strips. So they recommended for this one to put it like along the bottom. In the top. So then and then you can just trim this down. So I want it like there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm down. All of a sudden I realized I moved over. I'm sorry, let me do that again. So this one I put down, I'm not going to try to take that, it's really okay. And then this one I'm going to go to here, and then when I hadn't pressed down yet, so it came up. I'm going to trim it just a little there, so there's just a little bit of a space. And then same over here, I'm going to have there. Okay, and then put that aside because I can use that. If you want, you could also put some along the side, but I think that's enough just like that. Or if you want, what I might want to do is maybe just put a little bit kind of alongside the candle so it sticks up, stays up a little better. It doesn't kind of collapse along the side of the candle. Whoop, if I can get a hold of it. There, get it on correctly. Where's my, let me do your, take your pick tool. There. It's over a little too far. Let me just try one more time. There. And then just take the paper that's protecting the sticky side. You can use your finger if you need. If you can't get it off with your finger. Actually, my thumb is working better than this, so we'll keep going. My finger, and that way my thumb from this way. Okay, so that's all off. And if you wanted, you could do it all along the side, as I said. I just want to get my head in the right spot if I can. Let me move this. Because I really want these to line up. And I found yesterday, if I don't get my head in the right spot, I have to trim the bottom one because it sticks out in the wrong places. There's that. And if you wanted a little more up in the center, you could put, some more here and here if you wanted. I didn't choose to do that, as you saw, but that would be another possibility, just to give a little more height right in here. Help hold it up. Okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna just there's my, I think I have to use the glue. I didn't think about it. I could have put this on first and then, but I'll use the glue just because because it's got the dimensional in between there. It doesn't want to run on there very well. Okay, there, that's where I want it. So let it sit for a moment. Usually I have some baby wipes and I don't have them today, so I'll just do this, clean that off. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to do a little bit of speckles on here. I think I'm going to do these in pink also, just to have a little different color. introduced here. Take this off so I can see a little better what I'm doing. Just kind of twist it around, do it different ways. Okay. Just to make it, just to have a little bit of, like we're having a party, a little extra fun here with these sprinkles, I think anyway. I think they add a little extra fun. Ooh, well, there you go. Slid out of my fingers, but all right, there's that. And then we can put these on once again. Whoop, yeah, there it is. I can get a hold of it. Sometimes, I find sometimes the putty end works well for me, and sometimes I have to use the pokey end. So kind of go back and forth. I find a lot of times the putty end will help to get it off there, and if it stays right correctly, I can set it right down. Sometimes it flips off, and then I have to use the pokey end. But the pokey end sometimes is difficult to pick these up with. So, okay. So there's some alternatives today. I mean, I didn't change. One of the things I could have done was change this even more, you know, but I just wanted some simple stuff that for the most part you could do with whatever you have at home. You don't necessarily have to have all the, you know, the bells and whistles type stuff. Even though bells and whistles are nice, you don't always have to have them. Okay, so there you go. So you can see all of my alternates today. Now on Friday on my Facebook page, Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, I will, let me move this up a little more. I want to make sure that they're on the camera. It's hard because really what you see in the camera is, believe it or not, it's a little different than what actually shows on the computer, and so it sometimes can be a little frustrating. You think you've got it and you don't really. So right there, I think that's better. You can see all of those. Oh, and where did I put the information about the kits? They were here. And oh, here it is. Let's do that. Okay, there. So that's there. So hopefully you can see all that. All right, and I will put it in the description as well. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it helps get your creative juices flowing, just to see some of the different things you can do. Because I do a fun fold on Fridays, typically I don't do a fun fold on Wednesdays. So if you are interested, you can come and see it, Stamping Around the Dining Room Table on Facebook. And you can see what I do on Friday with some fun folds with these. Okay, so all right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. And if you do click the little bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video comes up. All right, so thanks so much again, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.